And welcome back everybody to Shackman Gaming for episode 2 of me and Karen and the vegetables. The previous night didn't go that smoothly. We kinda saw a little ghost girl that scared the living bejesus out of us. Is this night going to go any better? Let's find out. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to sleep very hungry. Oh, nothing happened. Thank the gods. Day 4 has arrived. What critical choice will we do now? You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone's waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa! Incredible! Impressive, or really? You managed to impress Karen with something? Okay, that is a new one. Yawn, exactly. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. Okay, everybody's back to being angry at me. Cool. No! Wow, okay. It's only for a day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. Yes, come on, guys, you can do it. I believe in you. Well, not Karen. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Oh, yes, of course, blame me again, thank you. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive aggressive of him. And now everybody has deserted me. Everybody goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom. Oh, is she alone? Gregor in the living room. Mariah in the kitchen. And Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? Well, of course, you know what choice I'm gonna make. Let's go and sleep with... No, I mean speak with... God damn it, one letter makes all difference. Speak with Karen. Hell, what are you doing with that knife to your chest, though? I mean, okay, I'm getting conflicting feelings right now. Looks like she's just slashing away at a block of wood. Yes. Are you certain that's what she does, though? Hey. Yeah, she looks at me very angry with a knife. I think we should go away. Can I let you in on a secret? Yes. I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. Oh, good, she's smiling. Okay. It is not the day we get murdered, boys. Rejoice. The others expect me to be rude and mean. So I have to keep that reputation up, right? Also, it's just a facade with you, Karen. Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. You're not sure where this is coming from, yes? I mean, she's trying to tell me she is not very aggressive while pointing a knife at me. I don't know. I'm kinda confused. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Yes, just leave that knife down, please. Okay. Oh, she's blushing. She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. Why is she not ready? I mean, what is there to do in cooking that's so involved somebody needs to be ready for it? Thank you. You're super extra mega definitely sure. Karen will remember that. Yes, 4 hearts. We are so close. Your relationship is stronger than ever, if I might add. You leave Karen by herself. No, we have a strong relationship. Take advantage of the 4 hearts. God damn it, you fool, Shaken. Man, I would have done things differently. Alright, everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. Gregor doesn't agree, probably. I'm so hungry. Me too. Yeah, you too, Karen. We know. We get it. And I am too. Yes, of course. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Oh no. Am I gonna get visited by Ghost Girl again? Wow, is that my stomach? Jesus Christ. You go to bed with a growling stomach. Hopefully a growling stomach is all the excitement we get for this night. You have a strange dream. Oh no, I was mistaken. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage. And he pushes you into the oven. What? As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, shoot. Okay. More good memories, nice. Well, at least it wasn't a crazy girl this time. Day 5 begins now. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Alright, cool, let them sleep. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. What a shame. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms and legs. Mariah looks petrified. Why, Mariah? What's going on? I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud, even louder than Karen snoring, probably. Karen looks out of it. Oh, wow. I've never seen Karen like that, Jesus Christ. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. I told you there is a ghost girl in here. Why will never anybody listen to me? Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out of the window. And what did you see? We're all waiting. And couldn't see anything due to the rain. Oh, come on, man. You cannot use a cliffhanger like this just to say it's nothing. That's bad storytelling. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end, Shakum? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? Anatoly knows nothing. He's like Jon Snow right now. I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? Not anymore. I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. So it's Gregor's fault, right? Hey, Anatoly? I'm sure it will show up eventually, yes. It will come back to our doorsteps, ring the bell, invite itself in. Ha ha ha. Mariah and Anatoly go white as a sheet. And say nothing. How are we going to find our way back now? Well... we'll have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. Oh no, are they gonna eat me? Come on, boys. Come on, let's talk about this. It will clear up in no time. Yes, that is the spirit. Do not eat Shakum. That is not the solution. Maybe you're right. Or maybe you're wrong and we'll have to eat Shakum. The group looks worried. They are all gravitating to an area. What area? You can tell Gregor is putting on a fake optimism and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Gregor or Mariah? Okay, interesting choice. I have no idea. I'm gonna go, you know what? Let's go with Gregor, the big guy. Let's try to befriend one of the guys as well. Oh hey! I know you already searched the kitchen. But I had to double check. A fool's errand. I wish everyone was in better spirits. It can't rain forever, right? Rainfall in this area can last days, 2 weeks. You tell Gregor to stay strong. Yes, Gregor, come on. You know what? Thank you. The group is really thankful for your kindness and my cooking. Gregor blushes a little bit. Don't blush, man, come on. I'm already involved with Karen. Get that blush away. I always wanted to be the one that kept everyone in good spirits. But it's obvious you do that much better. Gregor is looking at you fondly. Not too fondly, I hope. You are sure Gregor will remember that? Okay, cool. Go away, Gregor. My relationship is stronger, but only 1 out of 5 hearts, so we're still safe from Gregor grabbing me one night and doing things to me. Alright, let's move on. The rain is pounding hard against the wooden cabin, but at least none of it is getting inside. You tell Gregor to keep his spirits up and join the others. You call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife, which Karen possesses, if I may add. Nobody talks. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. Oh no, will I have to decide who lives based on that last slice of bread? You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. Yes, who would have thought a slice of bread the center of their world? You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully. Don't study it, eat it, come on. Wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Yes, you gotta cherish that last bite. Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Maria nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor. What does Gregor do? Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry, yes, as we all expected. What? What's going on? It was gone in an instant, yes, of course. I told you, as we expected. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Oh no, the dreaded night has come. You got to bed starving. Day 5. Okay, no bad dreams though. That is a good thing. Day 6, I'm sorry. Let's go. Good morning. Oh wow, see? 1 bite of bread and he's cheerful again. Love it. Not everybody else though. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. Well, I can tell you, judging by the sound effects, that it hasn't. As Gregor still leaves though. Well, it is still flooding. I told you, man. Come on. Trust me. Oh, and Mariah and Karen look very weird. And say nothing. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Yes. Good call. Nice. Let's spend another 2 weeks. Water isn't a concern. Yes, we can just pop our mouths out of the window anytime. Rainfall should end in a day or 2, right? Actually, oh no, come on, Mariah. This is a bad time to to prove that we are wrong. Precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. Jesus Christ. But do you really think it would rain for that long? Anatoly? It's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Eek. Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Yes, if push comes to shove, we can start eating Gregory. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Karen doesn't think so. Anatoly neither. Mariah neither. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. Yes, that is of the utmost importance. And watch, by the way, pay attention, it said you, it didn't say the group. Only I need to survive. Karin and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? Okay, these are new choices. Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm kind of inclined to go with the worst option. Just for the lols. I mean, yes, speak with Mariah and Anatoly. We have no relationship. If it was like Karen or the big guy, then yeah, but now I'm kind of inclined to go with this. Think about everything I've done wrong, yes. Could you have rationed the supplies better? You crunched the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables used in the stew. But it was their first day. You had to impress them. Did I now? Well, I only had to impress Karen, I guess, but alright. Was there anything you could have done differently? Probably not. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. You wonder if they're upset with you. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. Oh, let's all eat shakum. No, I don't like this meeting. And everybody's looking grim right now, yes. I don't think any one of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but could we please eat shakum? It's time. Time for what? What? What, Gregor? One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Okay, that is better than eating shakum though. Everyone is silent. I will go. Oh no, Mariah, the first to get eaten by the monster. Oh, Mariah! I used to swim all the time near my house. So I probably have the best chance of swimming through the flood waters. She's actually right there, Anatoly. Let her go, man. Let her go. No! He doesn't want to. Let me go instead. Yeah, man, you cannot do anything. You're gonna drown just by looking at you. 1 second is all I give you in the floodwater. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. Exactly, and you have glasses. Good catch, Gregor. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy, let me go. Gregor, Sounds good to me. Oh, shut up, Karen. I mean, I know I love you and all, but come on. Could you be less of an a-hole right now, please? Karen! His arms are definitely the longest, so he's probably the best at climbing trees out of all of us. And what are you good at, Karen? Well, do not answer that. we will discuss it more in the bedroom. Gregor says nothing. No, that wouldn't be right, Gregor. Let me go instead. Oh, I will have to choose, I get a feeling. I get that none of these options are good ones. But we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Oh, who gets the shortest stick? Yes, exactly. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand. And the shortest will go outside and search for food. It's gonna be Anatoly, isn't it? I can tell already. Well, everybody reluctantly agrees, I guess. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which is the biggest of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be Mariah? I guess. Looks like I got the shortest. Oh no, Mariah. We have begun to build such a good relationship. No, actually, we're still at 0 out of 5 stars. So, Mariah, good riddance. No, I'm sorry, I should be more sentimental. I'm sorry. Anatoly is more sentimental than I am, I bet. Mariah. It's okay. Goodbye, life. Oh, wow, she looks much taller right now. Jesus Christ. I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find high ground and scout the area. Karen obviously has nothing to add. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Oh no, Mariah, Karen, Anatoly, Gregor. I'll keep us alive if it is the last thing I do. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. Probably for the last time. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Why was there a happy sound effect? Jesus Christ. Mariah has left the cabin. Karen adds nothing to the conversation. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods, even though they know that is not true. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set now. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. Oh, I like where this is going. Let's do it. One of them you recognize. The other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel. Oh, Kenzie's gonna love this. And then you try pushing it into the oven. What? I make no sense. Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. Why am I doing this to her? What the hell? You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair cause you to throw up in the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She is terrified. Your fury rips trees out of the roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina cannot last forever. You are gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake up in a cold sweat. Goddamn. We always get a scary picture at the end of these things, don't we? Day 7. Let's go. Probably the final day. A full week it's been. Are we still alive? Oh, Mariah is not with us. Oh no. Everybody's still crying. Good morning. Silence from the other two. Do you think she made it to higher ground? Not very probable, Gregory. I'm afraid. I believe in Mariah. Karen doesn't, though. Oh, okay. Shoot, sorry. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So, what do we do now? Just wait? Karen? How long? It's been almost a day since he left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. Oh wow, look at these eyes. Jesus Christ, she's angry. So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. She's scaring the crap out of me right now. The other two guys as well, I guess. Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. I'm... Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? Alright, choices. Speak with Anatoly. Talk with Karen in the bedroom. Chat with Gregor in the living room. I'm either gonna go with Anatoly or Gregor now. Come on, you all knew I'm gonna go with Karen. Let's do this. 4-star relationship. Here we go. No, 5-star. We can conclude the relationship. Let's go. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I didn't lie to you. I was honest with you. I never thought Mariah's coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard, such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. And it is actually an interesting thought, yes. Why would she lie about knowing how to swim? And why would Anatoly not stand up and say he's a good swimmer? Many questions. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. He closed the door softly. I guess we didn't conclude our relationship today. I'm sorry, boys. Oh wow, nobody's talking to me right now. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. Well, can we cook the vegetables that, are hiding in the drawer, maybe? I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Haha. Okay, good to laugh right now, Anatoly. Nice. You know best. Nobody else laughs, of course. I would... Oh, shoot! Here we go! Yes, now the game proper starts, I can tell. It's even underlined. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. I think everybody shares the sentiment. You would too, exactly. I'm going to try to get some sleep. Good night. Night. Oh wow, somebody is not waking up today, I can tell. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse? What the hell am I playing? You wake up in a cold sweat. In a completely different room. Day 8. Yes, the day after desecrating a corpse in our sleep. Jesus Christ. And we woke up in the kitchen. Interesting. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Yes. Well, that's the only choice I have, so yeah, let's cook. Take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. Where did I find the meat? Question mark. You know what? Don't answer that. This is a horror game. I do not want to know. We cooked meat. Karen is looking very, very sus at me right now. Where did you get that? Exactly. You ignore Karen's question. Okay, good choice. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explained how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. Uh-oh, we're gonna have a riot on our hands very soon, I can tell. I understand. Thank you. The music begs to differ, though. I don't think they understand. I think something horrible about to happen. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. Oh no, what kind of meat did I give him? Oh man, was it Mariah? Please don't tell me it was Mariah's meat. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Ah yes, now you get it. Gregor wanders off, probably to puke off as well. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of that meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Ma. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. Yes, eat more, Mariah. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. I'm going to read some of these books. Keep them occupied, okay? Man, Card is as cold-hearted as they come, isn't she? Karen leaves you with the man. What do you want? Who do you want to talk to? Alright, given the state that Anatoly was, we should probably talk to him. But you know what? Screw Anatoly. Let's let him rot, see what happens. I'm gonna talk to Gregor and we're gonna improve our relationship. Talk with Gregor in the bedroom. See, we always get some cheerful music with Gregor. Everything is fine. Hey! Thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Did I now? Okay, where did the meat come from? Thank you. Gregor is more dense than you give him credit for. Heh. If there's extra, slip me some extra meat. Okay? Gregor will remember that, yes. More Mariah meat. I don't know, I might be wrong here. But where the heck did that meat come from? Your relationship is stronger, yes, excellent. Going to see how Anatoly is doing. Later. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Huh. What could I do in a bedroom all by myself? Let's think. No, let's not think too much. Let's move on. Where do you want to check first? Under the... Oh, yes. Hey, I see a floorboard here. Yes, that's gonna be it. Birdcage, nightstand, floorboard, under the beds. No, under the floorboard, please. You notice a bone sticking out. Oh no, more Mariah. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Oh, come on, man. That was anticlimactic, goddammit. Gross. Check again. Maybe we'll find some human bones this time. The floorboard looks a little loose. You could probably try to pull it up to see under it. Yes, do it. You're far too weak to pull up that floorboard. Oh, come on, man. Again, try again. This floorboard should really be repaired. You wonder if you could repair it yourself. No, don't repair it. We need to look under it. Ah, god damn it, I'm too weak. Alright, under the beds. You look under both of the beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Look again. You decide to inspect one of the hairs under the bed. It's long and red. Has to be Karen's hair. Anything more we can find under the beds? You inspect another piece of hair. It appears to be black. Anatoly? Can I keep doing this? You find a small box in the corner. Yes, 4 times the charm. That must have been your imagination. What? There's nothing but a hair and dust down here. Oh, come on, man. Better luck next time. Alright, let's keep checking all the other options. I'm gonna check one more time under the floorboard. You definitely can repair this yourself. Nobody is around for miles either. Okay, cool. Checking the birdcage. Nothing in the birdcage. It's completely empty. Are you sure? The bottom of the birdcage is completely spotless. Did the bird ever go in here? No bird droppings or anything. Check again, closer. You can tell from the outside of the cage that it is completely empty. Shakmu, stop trying. Right. Oh, hold on. That question was a bit sus. One more time. You observe that the cage is quite large. Maybe this isn't meant for birds. Oh, what is it meant for? What is it meant for? I need to know. You look a little closer. Oh. You can make out an E. Oh, Elijah gonna be so happy about this, but the letter to the left is scratched out. This clue seems worthless. Oh man, come on. We can find nothing. Alright, let's keep checking maybe one more time under the floorboard. You look a little closer at the hole. You found a small sock. Yes, nice, cool. Why am I gathering all these things? Somebody's foot out there is probably cold. Alright, and finally let's check inside the nightstand. What will we find there? Oh, hello, Onion. Onion Son is here. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me.
Onion!
Yes.
Good boy!
I was just playing with some of the toys in this drawer.
Onion!
You're far too old to be playing with any of them. You're never too old for toys. Yes, exactly. Anyways, I need to attend a secret Chompete meeting. Oh, secret you say? Smell ya later. Oh, come on. Get out of here with the cheap dad jokes. Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What is this? Uh-oh. June 26th, 1862. Another body of a child was discovered within the city of Zacapopan, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Oh no, the butcher of Zakopane. Or maybe it's one of us. Oh, that would be interesting. Alright, cool. You take the bloody newspaper with you. Why not? Who doesn't need a bloody newspaper? Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. Uh-oh. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. Like Karen. Oh, everybody coming. Okay, cool. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? Do you want a bit of Mariah, maybe? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfecto. Everybody to sleep, yes. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. Yes, with a full stomach, maybe. You have a strange dream, though. Oh no. What will be the strange dream this time? You will have to wait until the next episode to find out. Bye-bye.